don't know why today feels so heavy, but in a strangely beautiful way. Like something inside me finally slowed down after years of running on autopilot. I've lived around this area for more than 20 years, literally my entire life. And yet, somehow, today was my first real visit to India Gate. It almost sounds funny when I say it out loud. How can you live next to something so iconic for your entire life and never go? But I think that's what happens with places that become too familiar in the background. You see them on postcards, in school books, in every Delhi montage ever made. And your mind convinces you that you've already seen it. Honestly, I always thought of India Gate as a typical picnic and tourist spot. A place where families gather in the evenings, where kids run around with balloons, where people sit on the grass eating chaat. And somewhere inside all that noise, the real soul of this monument slowly faded into the background. But walking towards it today, after more than 2 decades of being so close to it, felt different. It felt like meeting a part of my own city that I had ignored all this time. I don't know if it was the air or the sunlight, or just the fact that I came here with no rush and no agenda, but the closer I got, the quieter my mind became. Like there was this calmness hidden beneath all the movement around me. There's something special about seeing a monument in person that I've only ever seen in pictures. It feels more real, more grounded, more human. And then I walked closer to the names on the walls, hundreds of names, carved so neatly, so quietly, almost like they're whispering stories that most of us will never hear. I paused in front of those names, and for a moment, I forgot the crowd, I forgot the noise. I forgot the music playing in the background. All I could think was how easily we forget that these weren't just names, these were lives. Lives full of dreams, families, inside jokes, moments that mattered. After India Gate, I walked towards the National War Memorial. I heard about it, seen a few photos here and there, but nothing prepared me for what it feels like to actually stand inside it. The pathways, the open sky, the symmetry. It already feels sacred the moment you step in. But what really shook me were the walls of bricks. Every single brick has a martyr's name. Every brick is a story. Every brick is a life. A piece of someone's world that ended much sooner than it should have. Walking around those circular walls, reading name after name after name, felt like carrying a weight in my chest that I wasn't prepared for but needed to feel. And then I noticed something I wasn't expecting. Flowers. Just simple flowers tucked into the bricks. Fresh ones, drying ones, some placed gently, some maybe set there days ago. And immediately my heart ached in a way I can't fully explain. Someone must have come here, a mother, a father, a sibling, a friend, someone whose whole life changed because the name on that brick never came home. Those flowers weren't decorations, they were love, they were memories, they were reminders that someone somewhere still feels the loss every single day. And then I reached the Amar Jawan Jyoti, the eternal flame. It's small, calm, soft, but it represents something massive. Standing in front of that flame, I felt something I haven't felt in a long time. A deep, overwhelming sense of gratitude. The kind that makes your throat tight and your chest warm and your eyes a little heavier. Because it hits you that we live our lives so freely, so casually, so safely, because someone else carried the weight we will never have to. It made me realize how privileged we are, how lucky we are to wake up and not worry about survival, to have routines and plans and problems that feel big to us but are nothing compared to what these soldiers faced. We take peace for granted because we've never known life without it. But peace isn't natural, it's built, protected, sacrificed for. And in that moment, sitting there surrounded by thousands of names, I felt so small, but in a grounding, meaningful way. like I was standing in the presence of something bigger than all of us. I think that's why today felt overwhelming, because the weight of gratitude is a beautiful kind of heavy. Thank you for sharing this moment with me, and to every soldier whose name is written here, and even those whose names aren't. Thank you.